So what it sort of shows is ours is more akin to that.
You will have heard about the public inquiry into the Beauly to Denny massive power line. This short film was about its impact on the historic village of Mewthal. Mewthal and Tullabarron Community Council want to protect their outstanding conservation area and the tourist entrance into Strathearn. The village rejected Scottish and Southern Energy's routes either side of Mewthal and united with the landowner for a short underground section past the village. Was the public inquiry and the Scottish Government fair, or was the result of the inquiry process a foregone conclusion? Watch this film and make up your mind.
The inquiry reporter's submission to ministers said, "The proposed overhead route would not have an unacceptable impact on visual amenity. The objector's case for undergrounding the line has not been justified."
However, at the public inquiry, Scottish and Southern Energy's expert witness agreed the wirescape taken from here should have shown 4 pylons, and perhaps the tops of others. This was not recorded by the reporters.
SSE said this photograph showing one superimposed pylon was indicative of views from the Mewthal area towards the proposed line. However, the power company's expert witness admitted this was misleading and 3 pylons would be seen and possibly another 3 more. Shockingly, SSE's original statement about this view was recorded in the report to ministers. The reporters did not challenge this appalling misrepresentation of the public inquiry evidence. SSE's wirescape taken from close to the junction of the A822 and Fintalic farm was discussed with SSE's expert witness, who agreed 7 pylons would be seen. This visual impact was not recorded by the reporters.
This is Sally Ardoch Wood. It is 600 metres from the village and 200 metres from the nearest house. They want to put a 62-metre pylon slap bang in front of the wood and a few yards from the narrow, pleasant road that leads to the River Erne Walk. The Scottish Government finds this acceptable. We do not. How about you?
My name is Jim McLaren. I'm a local farmer and president of the National Farmers Union in Scotland. The need for this line is clear. What is also clear is the damage it will do to the outstanding conservation village of Mewthal, a blight for the next 50 years at least. The Village Community Council have conducted a feasibility study and a costing into the proposed underground section of the line. The landowner's consent has been achieved, the route has been mapped out. There is no remaining credible reason to prevent the undergrounding around Mewthal, the gateway to Strathearn and the Highlands.
Perth and Kinross Council proposed a route totally avoiding Mewthal, and Scottish Natural Heritage objected to SSE's overhead route. The Minister, to mitigate against the impact of SSE's overhead line on Mewthal Cemetery, has stipulated planting trees and bushes, but SSE's expert witnesses said the pylon next to the cemetery would have a dominating effect and no amount of planting would diminish this. The Community Council agrees.
At the public inquiry, SSE offered to underground the line shown on wooden poles and sections of overhead line in Mewthal. This was offered providing the Community Council withdrew its underground proposal. The Community Council refused, considering the pole undergrounding as irrelevant. SSE's conditional offer and Mewthal's refusal was not reported by the reporters to ministers. A recent government press release stated there would be 8 kilometres of undergrounding in and around Mewthal. Mistakenly, the public thought this referred to the new 400 kV line.
The Community Council underground solution has these benefits. It's a shorter route and needs only 7 pylons compared to SSE's overhead route using 14 pylons. It has minimal adverse environmental effects and no impact on archaeological sites. There is less risk of bird collisions. In addition, the underground solution affects only 1 outlying property, whereas SSE's overhead route affects 10. It is easy undergrounding with no difficult technical problems. And Ofgem has said funds would be made available. Undergrounding is supported in writing by 384 residents in Mouthal and the affected area.
Mouthal and Tullibardine Community Council does not have the funds to contest the report to the Minister in court. We have written to Jim Mather, the Minister, about the reporter's biased and incomplete report, but he is still supporting the highly profitable SSE. The community of Mouthal asks for your support.